Hey guys, Michael here, Power Focus Fitness, day 10 of HIIT for Beginners. So we're going to be starting with fast feet, or of course just do the fast feet just a little bit slower. Then basically moving on to push-ups or doing push-ups from your knees, as you should have seen in previous videos. Going into shoulder taps, so basically coming into a plank, a high plank, and tapping the shoulders once again, has been on in previous videos. And then if you can't do the harder one, just go onto your knees, into a plank on your knees, and just do the same routine as tapping those shoulders. And then star jumps. But basically, I'm just going to leave it the star jumps. If you find you need to slow down or stop, even if you just stand there and just do that, or just do that, or even if you just do a bit of a hop on the spot, that will suffice for the 30 seconds for an easier alternative. So let's get into it. So as I said, starting with fast feet. So there's 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. It's 4 rounds with a 1 minute round, 1 minute break between rounds. So we'll get started, and then we'll be starting with 30 seconds and starting with the fast feet. So starting now. Second break. Moving on to the push-ups next. As I said, if you need to, just go onto your knees. And we're starting again in 3, 2, and 1. And go. And coming up out of that one. Next up, going into the shoulder taps. As I said, for the easier alternative, just drop down to your knees whilst doing the shoulder tap. So we're starting again in 3, 2, 1. Going into a high plank. Just doing those taps of the shoulder. Remember, you can have your feet close together. If you're a bit more advanced, make it easier. Just go out wider, and that helps with stability. Slowly coming up out of that one, and then going into the star jumps, and then we'll be going into a 1 minute break. And we're going again in 3, 2, and 1. And those star jumps. And going into a 1 minute break now. Get yourself a drink. have a sit down for 30 seconds, get your breath back if you need to. Not sure where everyone's from watching these videos. Currently in Victoria, in Australia, and it's bloody cold. Even though I'm inside doing this, I don't tend to have the heater on a lot, so it is quite warm. It is still quite cold at the moment. So if you're in the warmer climates, you're lucky. So we're going to be going again in 5 seconds. And starting again in 3, 2, and 1. Let that shuffle. Fast feet. Always seem to do these exercises when it's been leg day at the gym. I've got to remember. So next up, once again, going to the push-ups. Remember the alternative, just do them on your knees. Reason I keep moving, or one of the reasons I keep moving, I find it settles my breath quicker, but it also helps us move that lactic acid around your body rather than having it just settle in one spot and making it hard to move. Starting again in 3, 2, and 1. Going into those push-ups. Remember, quality over quantity. And then next up, going into those shoulder taps. So starting in a high plank and then tapping the shoulders, or starting on your knees with the high plank position and tapping your shoulders from there. And we're starting again in 3, 2, 1. So going into a high plank, either on your knees or just normal, and then tapping your shoulders. And coming up out of that one slowly. Just get your breath back. Going into star jumps. As I said, just keep yourself moving. If you have any lactic acid build-up, just keep yourself moving to push it away. And we're starting again in 3, 2, 1. Those star jumps. Remember, as you get more advanced, you can go just stay slower. You can even go a lot quicker if you want. So, another 1 minute break. Oh. Remember, have yourself a drink. Just Just keep yourself moving. Keeping yourself warm, or at least keeping your body warm. You're starting again in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Those fast feet. Going into those push-ups. And we're starting again in 3, 2, 1. Into those push-ups. For anyone following these videos, we will be bringing the next couple of weeks, or the next 10 sessions, there will be weights involved, kettlebell and box jump, but you don't need to have all this stuff. There will be alternatives without having to use weights, but at the same time you can use just a normal dumbbell the same way as a kettlebell, and you can just find something to step up on or jump up on for rather than having your own box jump. So we're going into shoulder taps in 3, 2, and 1. And next up, once again, those star jumps. Remember with the star jumps, even if you're just doing a little, just something, you might be a lot bigger, you may be older or have joint injuries or something like that. Just take it easy. As long as you're working, that's the main thing. As long as you're doing something. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Doesn't matter how hard you work. It can depend on your goal. But realistically, if you just want to be fitter, just keep moving. At the end of the day, it's about you. If you want to be extremely fit, then that's what you want to do. If you just want to be better every day, then that's all you need to work on. So another 1 minute break, then we're on to the 4th and last round. I have said it in other videos, and I will say it again, it doesn't matter about anyone else and what they're trying to achieve. This is about you. If you can partner up with someone to motivate each other, that's brilliant. But if you've got the motivation to do it yourself, that's awesome as well. So, but there's nothing wrong with asking for help. There's nothing wrong with asking for someone else to join in if you feel that you need that support. Let people know what you're doing, and if they truly support you and they truly care about you, they will help you. So just remember that, guys. We're starting the last round in 3, 2, and 1, and go. Oh. Next up, going into those push-ups. And we're starting again in 3, 2, 1, and into those push-ups. Then next up, going into those shoulder taps. Ten seconds. Remember, this is the last round. 3, 2, 1, go. And going into our last exercise, back into the star jumps. This is the last exercise of round 4. And we're starting again in 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, go. Rightio guys, that's it. Good job, good on yous. And as I said before, it's about you. But that doesn't mean you can't get someone else to join in with you. You can do it together. But it's still about you. But there is no harm in asking for help for anything in life. Believe me, trust me, I know. But I'm not going to go into that on here. So thank you guys. Been Michael from Power Focus Fitness. Remember to have a drink. Do yourself the cool down. And as I always say to everybody, have a good morning, good day, and a good night. Cheers guys. Enjoy what you do in life. Thank you.